Welcome in to ESPN Coastal's high school game day game of the week. It's Johnson and Savannah High, and I'm going to redo the tip here, but Savannah High hosting Johnson this evening. It's the Blue Jackets and the Adams Smashers. Here tonight you have number 12, Malachi Robinson, and number 35, Anthony Hodges there with a tip. That's in for two right off the jump. There for Desmond Hendricks. For Johnson with the early two. Savannah High now takes over. Moving around the top. Driving right over to the baseline and lost it. Turns back over to Johnson. Comes Antonio Baker, cuts down through the lane. The extra pass, and that one in by Zion Prelo. Johnson out to a 4-0 start here to start things off, and a couple of easy baskets for the Adams Smashers to get things going.
PJ, this is a game where I would call the game of the youth against the experience. You know, Savannah High has 7 freshmen playing in this game, dressed out for this game. Johnson has 7 seniors dressed out for this game, so kind of a lot of experience to get some youth tonight.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. So Prelo out, gets it over to Hendrickson, rotates it over to Caden Davis, in and out. Savannah High comes down with a rebound. This is Ahmad Davis back down the court, cuts down the lane, and stolen.
That's a nice steal.
By the big center, Malachi Robinson. Hendricks now taking it, cutting it, passing the extra pass. Antonio Baker for 3. That went off. Savannah High gets a rebound. This is Marion Watson again. Pushes it up the court. Now cutting through the middle. Pass going back and forth, and that's another turnover to the Adams Smashers, and Prelo gets it blocked.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a goaltend right there, PJ. I don't know, but that's a nice block at the same time.
Either way, yeah, that's going to count as a block by Davis. And
refs kind of letting them play.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, a lot of contact there for a second or two, but it's going to be out of bounds, and Savannah High ball underneath.
Showing some nice athleticism on that block, but Johnson's out here playing with some energy tonight.
Absolutely, and find the open man on the inside. That's Edwards with the miss, and the Adams Smashers back into action, and they are. That's another quick layup cutting through the lanes. Antonio Baker.
Oh yeah, I like their energy tonight. They're running. They came out here running. That's why you see a quick timeout from Savannah High.
Yeah, absolutely.
Johnson came out and they're coming out with some energy tonight.
I'll tell you, Tim Jordan does not like that energy, and that's why he calls that timeout real quick and try and get Savannah High over there to the bench. 6-0 lead for Johnson. Cam Mercery, PJ Zuko here with you as we have Johnson and Savannah High, our first edition of the ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week here for the basketball side of things, and exciting to be able to get here. Saw a great girls basketball game before this with Johnson coming out on top 45-44, and that one, man, close down to the whistle.
Yeah, close down to the whistle. A missed game winner by Savannah High, but both teams played great. I'm just happy to be out here. It's high school basketball on a nice Friday. It's a little cold outside, but we're in the gym. We got a little heat in here, and I'm just happy to be out here and watch some high school basketball.
Absolutely. And back here to it is Brown there for Savannah High. Throws it into the middle, and that one batted away once again. Going to be calling his name, I feel like, a lot tonight. Malachi Robinson there in the middle. He seems to be coming up with a lot of loose balls here. Xavier Prelo for 3 and hits.
Savannah High coming out here a little sloppy right now. Even after the timeout, you turn over the ball and then you give up a 3 on the other end. I know Coach Jordan can't be happy about that.
That's some big turnovers so far, and that he pulls up from deep.
Well, Coach is definitely happy about that, though. That's a nice 3 ball.
I believe that's Makai Joyner.
Kind of pulling from Steph Curry range, but 4 is open again in the corner, and he hits another one.
There's Prelo again. There for Zayon Prelo with 2 quick 3s for him. And Johnson leads it 12-3. And this looks like it's going to be an official timeout here for a little bit of a talking to Prelo. Maybe got a little too excited there after that hit 3. But all of a sudden it was scrappy there at first. Big open floor, quick layups for Johnson to get out to a 9-0 lead, or 6-0 lead, excuse me. And then the past 3 possessions, you have 3 threes, 2 for Johnson and 1 there for Savannah High. So
some big time shots made by Johnson. Big time shots. That 3-2 zone that Savannah High is right now, they might want to get out of that. It's not working right now. Maybe they could clean that up.
Joyner again for three from deep. That's about 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line.
That's another deep one, huh?
Yeah, that was real deep. Cuts the lead in half. Prelo on the right side tries to cross over behind the back, and that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover.
Now the energy's kicking up. I guess the move had to settle in, but now the energy's kicking up for Savannah High.
Johnson coming out with a bit of a loose full court press here.
Coming out here on the 1-3-1 press. Trying to speed up the game a little bit more.
And that's exactly what they do. They pull up for three again, and that's Joyner with the rebound and putback. He has all 8 for Savannah High so far.
Joyner's got out with a fresh start. He's got out to a really hot start. I'm pretty
Prelo
impressed.
comes up with open ball here, drives in, misses the mid-range shot. Joyner again with a rebound. And coming up the court here on the left side, cuts into the middle, try spin around, pull up
nice.
From deep.
Wild shot, but it was still a nice move. $1 million move, $1 finish.
That's exact. Good way to put it. Good way to put it right there. But you see, again, like you said, that defense kicking up for Savannah High, even if that ball going out of bounds, you can tell the energy's back into place. They're disrupting things for Johnson, making things a little bit more uncomfortable than we saw with that 9-point run in the beginning, where it was just, Johnson was getting anything they wanted.
Absolutely. I thought it was going to start off pretty rocky for Savannah High, but they've matched their energy now. And now we have a ball game on our hands. It's 12-8. They're in man-to-man now. They've gotten out that zone, trying to speed up Johnson a little bit. Their coach could tell they're ready to play now.
This is Hendricks on the drive. The reverse lay-in hits.
That's another nice move. Nice reverse with the left.
Fantastic. And Johnson here now backing up to a bit of a half-court press. You have Joyner again controlling the ball here at the top. Going to the left side, pulls back for three. And that, I think, a couple heat checks from him. Well, Savannah High coming back with the ball. Puts it up, no finish, but the rebound is good for Jermaine Edwards. So just like that, Johnson gets up 9-0 to begin things. And you think this might if Savannah High didn't have an answer, it would have been rough. But Savannah High with the answer, getting scrappy a little bit, couple big threes and a couple big effort plays for Savannah High to get back into this one. Johnson leading 14-10. Got to thank Grainger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GraingerHonda.com. So big night here for both these teams, as they're both kind of hovering around 500 right now, trying to get that spark through region play and through the latter part of the season here in mid-January. Of course, you have postseason coming up right around the corner before you know it. So both these teams trying to find that spark for the last half of the season.
Oh, absolutely. This is the most important time of the year. Beginning of the season, you get to fill out your teams, but middle of the season, that's who you know who you're going to play on your roster, what your team's going to look like as they get a nice steal for Savannah High. And a nice finish, maybe?
No. I think it started. Nice I think it started his breakdown maybe a little too far away from the basket. Some pressure as well. That's shown Ruth. Savannah High does keep possession. Kick out here to Amari Davis from three, and that one's short. Johnson now out and running already. All the way to the basket is Antonio Baker for the Adams Smashers. Now 16-10 Johnson.
I'm impressed with Antonio Baker. Every time he gets out on the fast break, he's just running and gunning and trying to make something happen on that fast break, but he's taking the initiative to get the bucket and get down on the other end and play defense.
Absolutely. Ruth there gets fouled as he tried to drive at the spin move as Caden Davis comes away with his first foul of the game. He's actually going to go down and take a seat now. After the foul, you have for Johnson, Amarion Fincher coming into the ball game. And this number 4, Khalil Polite for Savannah High. Goes left, hands it off here to Joyner. Joyner drives, gets it blocked by Robinson. This is Baker out on the break. Believe he gets fouled before he puts up the shot here.
I like the sets that they're running for Joyner. Clearly, we know who's the number one option on offense, but with being the number one option, you also have to, look for other guys on offense as well. But I'm liking what Joyner's bringing to the table.
Quick pass back. With a quick pass back to Baker from Robinson. Little tip pass off the inbounds pass, and Baker finishes there underneath for an 18-10 lead for Johnson. And the handoff here to Savannah High's Edwards drives in, not able to finish. Robinson comes away with the rebound and out to Baker.
Refs definitely letting them play, though. They're definitely letting them play tonight.
Baker with the drive on the left. Like you said, it seems like when he puts his head down, he knows he's going to drive. It's very smooth. It's calm, cool, collected. But each time he's able to get to the basket, he finishes again there.
He's going into the basket with intent to score the ball.
For sure.
You can't get mad at that as a slasher because that's what he's looking like right now as a slasher. He's going with intent to score the ball. He's looking to get fouled, but also looking to finish as well.
For sure. Ruth gets fouled there. Savannah High with the inbounds pass. This one dangerous and taken away by Prelo. He's got his defender turned around, and he finishes it after the contact. Prelo hits a couple threes from behind the arch, then gets the old-fashioned three-point play if he's able to finish off this free throw. But no, he's showing himself he could be a little bit scrappy and great eyes and, of course, athleticism to go and get that thing when it was put up by Savannah High.
Well, see, PJ, tonight, a lot of Johnson's points has come off of, points off of turnovers and creating fast break, layups. I think they've gotten, 2, maybe 3 buckets in the half-court set. Yeah. Savannah needs to clean up those turnovers, man. They'll be all right. They'll get right back into this game. It's just 22-10, just the first quarter. 22-10,
Johnson lead. And Savannah High here in the middle. This is Edwards turning around, trying to find someone to pass it to, and he's fouled. If there's one thing that Johnson is kind of in danger of here right now, it seems like a lot of kind of scrappy fouls here for Johnson so far. We'll see if that gets him into any trouble with the bonus. But here, like you said, they're kind of letting him play. Looks like Johnson's going to get away with it, and Savannah High gets it back. Robinson with a tip out of bounds. So we're just like that back to Savannah High inbounds pass from under the basket.
I love this type of basketball, scrappy basketball, refs letting them play, no soft fouls, and they're letting these guys play. I mean, it's a couple of fouls that's out there, but it's even on both ends.
Baker now trying to deal with a man-to-man press here, pushes it out to the outside. And a bit of a wild shot there, but still is able to come all the way back.
They're hot tonight. Have they missed a 3 yet, PJ? I don't know if they've missed a 3 yet tonight.
I haven't
seen
either.
Too many misses. Johnson's hot from 3.
They are. Sadly, I do not have a number 11 on my roster here, but he hits a 3. Number 11 hits a big 3. And Johnson takes their lead out to 25-10. So like you said, Johnson basically, whenever they raise up there from the outside, they're hitting. But whenever they go inside, they're hitting as well. So
just hot tonight.
Very
hot
good
first
balance,
quarter.
yeah.
Very balanced. This is what I told you earlier in the pregame. I appreciate the 9-1-2 because these guys, they come out here, they're talented, but they play really hard. You don't find that a lot around in any area in the state of Georgia, but they play hard down here no matter what the talent level is. And these kids are talented too. So that's Absolutely. A good balance. Great balance. 2
free throws there for Amarion Watson. Bring it to 25-12, and a travel there from Johnson with the turnover. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Johnson leading at 25-12. Savannah High, though, trying to mount a run again. This is Joyner, tough inside, and finishes to put his team within 11. 25-14. Some hard defense being played so far. That going to be called for a foul there.
Oh, yeah, these guys, they're playing hard, hustling. Both coaches have both of their teams playing hard. Just got to execute a little better on the offensive end if you're Savannah High.
Absolutely. Khalil Polite picks up the foul there. Here's Baker for Johnson. Clock running down, 20 seconds here. Probably going to hold for the last shot. And Baker trying to put a move on Polite. Polite got a little too snug there on the defense.
That's the one thing.
Caused a foul.
If you're letting them play the entire game and he reaches in like that, that's why he looked at the ref kind of crazy. They've been letting them play all first quarter.
Baker with the drive and the pass, not able to finish though. That puts it back up. No finish there either. Now pulling up for 3. Woo! Pulling up for 3 is Demond Hendricks. Sorry, I thought it was
Johnson is hot.
I thought it was going to be Desmond for sure, but Demond Hendricks with the 3 to finish off the corner, and with a score of 28-14. Johnson leading this one by 14 points. Gonna go to break here for you and thank the great people that put this on for us here. ESPN Coastal's High School Game Day Game of the Week.
I'm Kenny Grainger from Cash and Carry. We're a family-owned business right here in Savannah.
They make it easy to save money.
We have sections of vehicles that really make it all simple. You'll get a printout of where the vehicle's at, the color of the vehicle. We really want them to be able to go in the yard and find out right where they need to be. The average savings would be at least 70, 80, could be even 90% compared to original manufactured parts. So you can come to a place like Cash and Carry and find the parts that you need at an extremely reasonable price.
Bring it back.
We'd love for you to come check us out.
Here to ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week. Savannah High and Johnson doing battle. The Adam Smashers hopping out to a 28-14 lead here over Savannah High. But Savannah High taking over possession to start the second quarter. This is Edwards with the mid-range jumper just short.
Johnson's defense is smothering right now. It's very smothering. And then they come on the offensive end, put more pressure on you on that end as well. It's impressive. And 4 is open again.
Him open.
That's his first miss of the night.
And just like that, Hendricks puts it back up. 2 missed threes for Johnson there. But still, open men like that can't have that defensively. This is Edwards, Keon Edwards, excuse me, Ruth. My apologies, looking at the wrong roster there. But Ruth drives it in, not able to finish, and Johnson comes away with the turnover. Hendricks now bringing it up the court, getting his offense set. Prelo switches it over to Caden Davis now, trying to find some open room. Back over to Prelo, into the middle there to Baker, who hands it off to Robinson. Good finish and adjustment there in midair by Malachi Robinson.
Looks like Savannah High was in the 2-3 zone. They've switched up their defense 3-4 times in these first two quarters. I don't know if they're ready for what Johnson's bringing to the table tonight.
That Johnson comes out with a full court press there, and Savannah High just kind of dribbles it out of bounds there. I mean, that you'll find that with the pressure. You just want to have that extra defender be that sideline, and sometimes the offense will have nowhere to go. And that's exactly what happened there.
That 1-3 zone, 1-3-1 zone that Johnson's in full court is kind of giving Savannah High some fits as well. So,
and that's going to be an offensive foul there. You have Prelo and the offensive set in the half court for Johnson, kind of begging Savannah High to come out and play him. And when they do, Prelo got around him, but kind of use that arm hook. Can't have that with that elbow.
No, can't do that at all. That's very illegal, but I still love the energy that Johnson's bringing to the table tonight. It's lovely seeing basketball like this.
Absolutely. Jermaine Edwards now, top of the key, hands it off there to Watson. Watson drives in, right side, finish.
Savannah needs some more of that tonight. They need some more.
Marion Watson with the tough finish there down low. Still 30-16 Johnson here as the defense stretches out a little bit more for Savannah High. Invites Baker to drive in, but that's blocked by Deshaun Davis. Now Edwards kind of wildly dribbling down the court and dribbles it out of bounds there. Good job by Hendricks. Kind of got a hand on it, and before he was able to really corral it and keep it in, Edwards dribbles it out of bounds.
Not enough patience on that possession for Savannah High. They got to get a little bit better and get a little bit more patient and get a quality shot on offense.
With this kind of defense where you're kind of scrappy and all over everybody, right? It's kind of controlled chaos. You need to be able to, and a nice move there by Hendricks, but not able to finish, and neither is Robinson. This is Edwards. Jermaine Edwards here for Savannah High. Now switches it off to Makai Joyner. Joyner drives left, back right, now back to the left. Trying to find some room, but not able to find any yet. Still keeps it, still crossing over.
That's a foul.
Tries to find Edwards, and I thought I saw some contact there too. Nothing called. And Davis now switches it over to Baker. Back to Davis. Davis for three. Good. For Johnson, Caden Davis.
Nice shot from the freshman. Nice shot from the freshman.
And it's 33-16 Johnson. Joyner trying to do everything he can here.
A lot of one-on-one basketball for Savannah.
Jermaine Edwards for three, too long.
They're kind of playing a little, pickup ball like they would in gym or PE class. A lot of one-on-one for Savannah. They got to get a few sets going and, get this offense flowing.
You saw Davis kind of look at the rim there from a couple feet back. Instead, he passes it off to Hendricks for an open shot. That misses, though, and Edwards for Savannah High. Blocked
nice block
by Antonio Baker. Still the rebound. Falls to number 13, Amari Davis, who finishes there for Savannah High. Pulls it back to within 15. 33-18, Johnson leading. And Antonio Baker down the middle again, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson trying to find his way down low. That going to be a travel, going to be an up down.
Maybe if he went up, he would have got a bucket right there. It looked like a really good move.
He could have. It did. I thought maybe one of those situations where you find yourself under the basket and can't really find your way around at the same time. Thought if you would have forced it up, probably would have got a foul called as well, as defender kind of all over his back.
Adjustments to the game. They got to know they're not calling any fouls tonight, so they got to adjust to that game and play accordingly to the refs.
Absolutely. Very good point. This is Watson for Savannah High driving in and throws that one tipped out of bounds by Johnson. Thought that might have been a foul there for a second, but again.
I think the refs tonight, in order to get a foul, you got to look like you want to be fouled. Yeah. Not just go to the basket and throw something up. Sure. It's a lot of one-on-one from Savannah tonight, and they need to run some sets and run some plays to get a little bit more organized and get some easy buckets for themselves.
Throw it up top to Amarion Watson.
As you see a carry right there as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, that double dribble or a carry. Either way, kind of scooped it there. Can't be doing that.
No screen at the top of the man-to-man. You have to make it easy on your guards. Johnson's defense is smothering. Get your point guard the screen. Get that pressure off them. Run a pick and roll. And make that defense move around. They're just standing still, so they're able to breathe and have enough energy to play on offense.
Antonio Baker drives left again, switches over to the right hand, and a little floater down the lane. He finishes again, 35-18 Johnson. 3:22 left here in the second quarter.
Baker's having a big night tonight. Really big night.
He is huge, and Caden Davis tried to pick off the pass there, but you kind of saw him. He went to jump it, slowed down a little bit, tried to jump it again. Really got to be able to commit to that if you want to do it.
Just a freshman mistake.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to commit. Just commit to that. Commit to that steal. If you don't get the steal, your coach is going to look at you and say, good effort. Just try next play. But got to commit to that. He's just a freshman. Hit a big three this game, so that's great. Nice
Marion
steal.
Fincher.
Oh, they're running.
In the game, Robinson outlet pass, switches over to Baker. Blocked by Deshaun Davis. Deshaun Davis with a big turn away there underneath the basket, and some more energy here in that Savannah High bench from the fans as well. They're going to call foul on them.
I don't know if I agree with that. That's the one you called tonight out of all the fouls. The cleanest block of the game, that's the one you call a foul. I don't know if I agree with that. If you're a ref, you got to let them play.
At the end of the day, all you really ask for from referees, as you said, you want to be able to adjust to the game, and to be able to do that, you got to have consistency from the refs as well. So a little surprised that was a called foul there, but we'll see what happens moving forward. Antonio Baker hits the first and puts up the second. That one going to be good as well. Johnson with the 37-18 lead here over Savannah High. Also, Kwamari Brown, number 11 for Johnson, hit that three earlier. Appreciate the fans typing in there. Number 3 for Savannah High, and that, I'm sure, could have been a foul. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, Jermonte Brown driving and trying to kick over there to number 24, Nashawn Hayward.
Selective foul calls tonight, but I respect it. I really do respect it. I like when refs let them play, but some fouls you got to call a foul. The foul count right now is too low. It's just 2-1, and I think you got to call fouls sometimes.
Outlet pass here to Prelo, and he missed the layup. He missed the wide open layup.
It looks like he was trying to wind up for a dunk.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, that's tough. It looked like he was trying to wind up for a dunk. And Savannah High, can they capitalize? Absolutely not.
Now they're out and running again. Here we go, the crossover, but nope. Savannah High, scrappy. Defensively comes up with the jump ball. Big there. I know it's still staying with Johnson, but 3 men there on Hendricks. And he just kind of gets washed up there with the ball. Now, obviously, next time the jump ball comes, it'll go Savannah High's direction. So could be a big turn there. 2:15 left in the first half. Quick first half here as Johnson is pushed out to a 37-18 lead. And Robinson with the travel. Malachi Robinson trying to use a little fake spin move, come back to the normal side there with a pivot, but picked up his feet a little bit too much. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And that blown layup as well by Marion Watson. You do have Robinson there down low, but the push out there by Johnson and a block.
Another nice block, but that might be a goaltend.
By Deshaun Davis.
I think he already hit the backboard. I think that's a goaltend.
And you see Tim Jordan arguing that one.
One thing I can respect about both of these teams, they're playing hard tonight, but you could tell Johnson just has a little bit more experience. This is a team that went to the Elite Eight last year and lost to Sandy Creek. They got a lot of experience on that roster, but Savannah High with 7 freshmen dressed out, but they're playing really hard. You got to respect that. Good
job by Savannah High breaking the press there. You have Brandon Castello now in the ball game, handling the ball for the Blue Jackets. Now takes the pick, goes to the left, fouled. And that's going to be on the floor.
That's Malachi Robinson tonight.
Yeah, Malachi Robinson catching the body there before Castello went up for the layup. So 21-point lead here for Johnson, 1:30 to go in the second quarter. And the Blue Jackets of Savannah High just trying to cut into this deficit before halftime, make some adjustments.
There you go. Call for a screen for your big man and make it easier on you as a guard. One-on-one is really hard in the basketball set. It's really hard. It's a nice move,
This is Watson driving down low, and that's going to be a block.
Really nice move. That's a imaginary restriction section they have down there.
Right.
So that's why they call it the block. That's a great call.
That Ronald Cooper trying to set up for the charge down low ends up taking the foul. Almost finished by Marion Watson. Not able to hit the 2. So Watson now going for the free throws, and there's a first.
Knock him down, young man. Knock him down.
For Watson, some replacements coming in the game here. Also, enjoy the best pizza Savannah has to offer. Taste the best pizza in Savannah. Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings. It's one of Savannah's most popular. Give them a try, and you'll soon understand why. It's not just pizza. You can also find pasta sandwiches and other side dishes at independent pizzerias in Savannah. They're at Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings.
Savannah in their own type of press trying to speed up the game. That's
they
a travel
certainly
call.
are. That's going to be a travel.
Maybe they can make a run right before halftime, cut it to 15 points. That might be the goal from Coach Jordan.
Just keep chopping it, right? Just keep chopping it down. With something like this, you're not going to get it all in one shot.
Mm-hmm. No 20-point play in this game, but it's definitely a lot of time still left.
This is Jermaine Brown. Handling it, able to almost break that half-court press, but still getting after him, and that's a turnover. Again, Cooper with the ball, hands it off here.
Respect
Walker,
for getting it back. Respect for getting it back.
Savannah High able to get it back. Is that going to be a charge? It is.
I love that.
Hendricks setting up down low, made sure to be outside of the lane, and he was there.
Putting his body on the line. You got to love it. Turnover on the other end by both teams. They get the ball back. Put your body on the line to get the ball right back to you.
And respect there to Watson, I believe. He tried to jump to the left and not make that contact, but made just enough. Hendricks was in there, had the position. And Savannah High coming out now with a full court man-to-man.
That's a want play. That's a will and a want play. That's an effort play. Charge. Something that doesn't go on the stat sheet, but means a lot during the game.
Yeah, Prelo here for Johnson. Gives it up to Hendricks at the top. Want to make sure if they get a shot off, it's a good shot here late in the half. And that is a fantastic shot as Hendrick drives down, uses the jump step to find Marion Fincher all by himself under the basket. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. This is Joyner again, who is huge in the first quarter, and he's going to be fouled. But with the kind of boys have at it type of play that we've had so far in the first half. Still no bonus.
Absolutely, very physical tonight.
8 seconds here to go in the first half. We have number 23 here for Savannah High. Rootz drives it in. That one blocked. It's going to be blocked by Cooper. Prelo not going to be able to get it off. Johnson going to enjoy a comfortable 41-19 lead here at Savannah High as they go into the half. So saw a big explosion there to start the game there for Johnson. They get out to a 9-0 run with some big steals, some scrappy defense, great layups as well. Prelo hits a couple big threes. Savannah High able to get it back to 14-10, but it seemed like kind of the counter of the timeouts as well, right? The energy in the ball game. Savannah High calls a timeout. They build a little bit. Johnson calls a timeout. After that, they flood the rest of the half with points and lead this one 41-19.
Yeah, Johnson did a little bit of everything tonight as far as the first half. The first quarter, it was the three ball that got them going. The three ball getting down in transition. The second quarter, everything was kind of slowed down for both teams because obviously they settled in. But Johnson kept running, just kept going. And you saw them attack the basket a little bit more instead of using the three. It was rather impressive. And as far as Savannah High, it's about just slowing the game down. If they're speeding you up on the defense end, you have the ball in your hand. Slow the game down. Allow them to play at your pace. Get an easy bucket, get things going, and get some stops on the defensive end. That's how you frustrate teams. But right now, Johnson's in control.
Absolutely, they are in some big games so far here for Johnson as Antonio Baker kind of all over the court as he's able to really command the offense very well. And it seems like whenever he wants to drive it in and hit that layup, whichever side, he's able to do that. But the passing game working really well, too. Has a couple assists to Malachi Robinson, saw one late there to Marion Fincher as well. Zayon Prelo, number 4, has hit some big shots from the outside for Johnson. But I'll tell you what, right now, with kind of the balance of the guard play and the big guys underneath, Malachi Robinson, I'll tell you, Antonio Baker is really showing out in this ball game so far.
He's been the most impressive player on the court, not only on the offensive end, but the defensive end. I mean, he's suffocating on defense. He's getting rebounds, getting steals, and getting out on the other end and, getting easy fast break points. And he hasn't attempted a jump shot tonight.
Yeah.
But he's looking like the best player on the court. Everybody, it's a different day and age where everybody thinks you have to shoot. He said, I'll show you something different. Let me show you how to hustle on the defense end and get on the fast break and slash the rack and, get fouled and hit my free throws and make my layups.
Absolutely. And I got to thank our wonderful sponsors as well, making this possible here for ESPN's High School Game Day. First, want to thank Grainger Honda. Grainger's Honda, Savannah's only now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GraingerHonda.com. Also want to thank Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings. Enjoy the best pizza Savannah has to offer. Taste the best pizza in Savannah. Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings is one of Savannah's most popular. Give them a try and you'll soon understand why. It's not just pizza. You can find pasta, sandwiches, and other side dishes at independent pizzerias in Savannah. Try something new and expand your culinary horizons. Add soda to your pizza to make more for a more substantial meal. And Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings has plenty of offerings to make sure you won't go away hungry. Also, got to thank Geechie Rootz
and the Albie Shows
for joining us here this year on ESPN's High School Game.
Geechie Rootz, authentic African clothing, jewelry, and accessories for men, women, and children. Check out our vibrant dresses, traditional dashikis, homemade body butters, body oils, and more. Quality products at an affordable price. Visit Geechie Rootz at the Tanger Outlet in Pooler today, or shop online at GeechieRoots.com.
Find them there at the Tanger Outlet Mall in Pooler. Also, of course, got to thank Cash and Carry, pull your part here as well. A few minutes here in the halftime.
I'm Kenny Grainger
Again,
from Cash and Carry. We're a family-owned business right here in Savannah.
Kool Vibes, pizza and wings.
We have sections of vehicles that really make it all
Rootz
simple. You'll get a printout
well. Step
where the
away for a
vehicle's
few
at,
minutes.
the
When we
color
come
of the
back, we'll have the
vehicle.
second half.
We really want them to be able
Here
to
for
come in the yard and find out right where they need to
fueled by
The average savings would be at least 70, 80, could be even 90% compared to original manufactured parts. So you can come to a place like Cash and Carry and find the parts that you need at an extremely reasonable price. We'd love for you to come check us out.
here at Joey and Niambi Shows. We've brought our African style and influence to Tanger Outlets in Kool, Georgia.
Geechie Rootz has authentic African clothing, jewelry, and accessories for men, women, and children. Check out our vibrant dresses, traditional dashikis, homemade body butters, body oils, and more. Quality products at an affordable price. Visit Geechie Rootz at the Tanger Outlet in Pooler.
And we're back to it here for the start of the second half. Johnson leading Savannah High 41-19. This is Joyner with a three-point attempt too far to open there the second half, and miss goes to Johnson. Now Hendricks back on the offensive side of things, pressured by Joyner. Still able to get through the lane, find Robinson. Joyner able to disrupt that shot just enough, and Savannah High comes down with the rebound.
Both teams coming out in man-to-man this half. Savannah High and Johnson kind of a little bit different from the first half where both teams kind of play zone. Let's see what they could do.
And there is Brown with the take, loses that one. And this is Baker again. Huge first half, almost finishes that tough layup.
Refs letting them play.
Absolutely. And
definitely letting them play. That could be a foul as well.
That could have been the one too. Johnson comes away with the ball though, as that was Edwards for Savannah High. Missing that one. The kick out to Prelo, back up top here to Hendricks, calming it down.
Nice patience.
Savannah High setting up that man-to-man defense. Robinson trying to find Baker underneath. He does. Drives it in, tries to finish, gets fouled there by Joyner. 2 coming up for Antonio Baker.
See, you know the difference on the offensive ends for both teams? One, Savannah High is pushing the ball, kind of playing one-on-one basketball, not doing much movement. Johnson comes down the court, hey, we're going to slow down the ball, get a high percentage shot, get to the free throw line, run our set. That's the difference from the score right now. It's 41-19, and Johnson's just playing their basketball. Savannah High is being sped up by Johnson's defense.
I have to agree with you there. Baker off on the first. We'll see if he can hit the second, and he does. Antonio Baker 1 for 2 there, 42-19 lead here for Johnson as they still come out in the full court press and throws it away as Savannah High. Johnson back to the ball. Hendricks
good pass.
Swings it over to Prelo, and that's going to be a travel on Hendricks as he stepped in. Probably could have gone with a jump step there and had it go his way, but 3 steps, that's a little too much. But still, Baker comes away with the turnover there for Johnson. That full court press still doing damage to Savannah High.
Look at the patience. Look at the patience. We're going to slow it down, get a quality shot, and get a bucket.
Man, Hendricks almost lost his footing there. Still able to come up with the attempt. Falls short. Baker comes up with a rebound, but steps out of bounds. So Savannah High getting the ball back here. Down 23 now.
They're back in that 1-3-1 zone again.
Now 1-3-1 press, and still, like you said, Savannah High breaks it again, comes away with the foul, but we're kind of seeing the same thing here. Is did a good job breaking that press with the passing, but then every time it's almost like they try to utilize the numbers and the speed of breaking that full court press, but they don't utilize the numbers. They're just kind of going right at the rim. That time you come away with a foul, but as we were kind of talking about at halftime back and forth, haven't seen a lot of patience, haven't seen a lot of passing once they get into the half court and start swinging things around, right? It's mainly just kind of going at the rim.
Absolutely, and you're not going to get that foul called every time. They may have gave them one because they gave them one down here for Johnson, but I'm just loving Johnson's patience. They get the steal on the other end, 1 possession to go, get a quality shot, even though they may have missed, and I know they came down and missed a shot right there, but that's still a good shot, wide open, just missed. Here's
Joyner now driving in. That one blocked and taken away by Baker.
Nice lay by the freshman.
And that's a great job by Caden Davis, able to finish off the turnover. Now Johnson leading 44-20. And the big man coming away with a turnover. Prelo drives it in and not able to finish, but Robinson comes up with the miss, dribbles that one out of bounds as there was a lot of pressure there down low. Still Johnson going to come away with possession, though. So how about the big man coming up with the steal at the back of that full court press?
What was impressive, he got the steal, and guess what he did? Ran right down the court, got to the rim, and gave them an easy bucket again for a second chance point.
And that's that pass back that we've seen underneath the basket a couple times from Johnson. The pass comes from the inbounds man, Baker, straight to Robinson, who taps it back insanely quick to Baker and is able to finish.
Yeah, Savannah High, they're just getting sped up. You see that Johnson is mixing it up right now. 1 second they're full court pressing you, then another second they're kind of playing a disguised man in the half court like they're doing right now. And Savannah High, they don't know what to do with it right now. It would be nice for Jordan to call a screen. I mean, Jordan has a really nice game, but you don't want to play one-on-one. That's very tiring, and it leads to turnovers as such.
Baker takes this one away, drives in, trying to switch over to the left and finish, but that's going to be a foul on Baker with the charge. Good step in there by number 23, Ruth, for Savannah High, coming away with a foul and the turnover for Savannah.
Yeah, if you're Baker, you still can't be mad. You ended up with a steal, and you went down to the hole like you have all game. I don't know if that was a charge, but they called a charge, and they got to move forward.
And Ruth kind of dribbles that one away, tried to break the press all by himself, and not able to do that as the press ends up getting him there. Johnson gets the ball here on the turnover.
Ruth has to understand he has 3 guys guarding him on the press, so that means 4 of your guys are open right now. You got to swing the ball and get it to the open man. You can't beat the press one-on-one by trying to dribble.
Swung down to Baker. Baker trying to look up top, but that one taken away here by Savannah High. Well, is it? You have it going all over the place, and the guys hustling on the floor. Johnson able to retain possession due to that. Kicks back out to Hendricks, and Hendricks and Johnson going to take a timeout to kind of calm it down there. That, again, was Caden Davis on the floor scrapping for Johnson, trying to keep and retain possession for the Adams Smashers, and they do exactly that, coming in the timeout. 46-21 lead, 20, lead for Johnson, 26 point lead for the Adams Smashers. Want to thank Grainger Honda once again. Grainger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GraingerHonda.com. So Johnson, about halfway here through the third quarter, just able to retain this lead with that big full court press, obviously, and able to capitalize on some turnovers.
Yeah, Coach Campbell from Johnson, he called that timeout because Hendricks shot a bad shot. He shot a bad 3. You get the hustle play, you get the ball back, and you got numbers. 3 players dive from Savannah, you got numbers, and you pull up for a 3 and you miss. That's why he called the timeout, to get a quality shot just like that.
Caden Davis with the 3 as they rotated around to the top of the key and left wide open. There was Davis. 49-20 now. Johnson leading Savannah High as the Blue Jackets trying to break this press again. Throw it all the way out to midcourt. This is Edwards, able to pull it in and get it out to his guard, Makai Joyner. Joyner now taking the picking up from 3.
That's a really good shot.
That was a solid shot. Looked like it was going in for a second, but ends up bouncing out. Johnson now taking that long rebound, and that one knocked out of bounds there by Savannah High. But hey, long shot. Most of the time you're going to have a long rebound. Johnson almost able to capitalize that with another kind of fast break type of possession, but they calm it down here and are able to come out with the inbounds play.
Yeah, if you're Savannah High on the other end, you can't get mad at that shot, though. You finally run the pick and roll. You get the open shot. You just miss, but your best player gets an open shot.
Okay, Savannah High gets it on the turnover here. And the finish there by Amari Davis.
They need some more of that. Get some stops on defense and get on the fast break and try to cut this lead. Make it a 15 to 19-point game or something.
Davis left all alone, and that one rims out for Johnson. You have Deshaun Davis coming around with a rebound now. Edwards takes it down low. This one blocked by Baker. And
nice pass. That's a foul.
I can't believe that's not a foul.
And he's hurt. You got to call that. This is what we talked about earlier in the at halftime. You got to call those fouls. These kids are going to get hurt if you don't call that foul.
Yeah, no, I can't believe that one, as the coaching staff for Savannah High and Johnson are both pretty mad. I think Savannah High kind of.
Kudos to him to getting up. He's going to go to that sideline. You could tell he's hurt, but
yeah, no doubt.
You got to call that foul.
Anytime you get your legs taken out from under you, I mean, that's going to be a problem. And surprised that wasn't initially called a foul. I think that's kind of one of the reasons why you have 3 refs out here, right? And if one, I know why you didn't see it. He was running the other direction. But you have other 2 out here that can certainly make that call. So I'm all for letting them play and whatnot, and until it almost gets someone hurt, that's a problem.
Yeah, you could definitely see the next call be just a ticky-tack foul due to the fact that they didn't call that foul. I could definitely see that happen.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. Ticky-tack foul. On cue. That's how it works. If you don't call a foul that's obvious and evident, the next foul is going to be a ticky-tack foul. Can't let these kids play, and they're going to get too overzealous with, playing hard, and stuff like that can happen.
And inbounded here, Jermaine Brown with the ball, runs it over here to the right side of the offense. Kind of stacking up there on the right side, but finally finds Amarion Watson, who puts out the shot and misses it there from three. Going to go back to Johnson here with a 49-22 lead with 2:48 left in the second quarter.
If you're Savannah High, you're down a lot. You're down 27. Okay, but that still doesn't mean you can't get better in this game. Run some sets, make your players run some sets, which I know Coach Jordan is a great coach. Get these young guys to run some sets and just still have fun. You're still playing the game of basketball, and that's all that really matters.
That's Malachi Robinson not able to finish, but guess who's there? Baker to put it back in, 51-22. Now the Johnson lead.
He's been there all night. I mean, he's been hustling. He's been doing everything. He's kind of your garbage man, but he's also your best player right now. And look at him playing defense.
Yeah, kind of all over the place there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to call it somewhat tight here from here on out.
As they should.
Barely any contact there from Baker. Just some tough defense.
As a player, that's hard to adjust to. All game you're playing hard, and now, if I put my hand on you, which I've been doing the first three quarters, now it's a foul. It's a lot of adjusting both teams going to have to do.
Really quick changes as well in those types of things. Now Watson drives in. That one, I believe, tapped away by Robinson. Tyleek Walker drives down, misses that one, but Xavier Prelo, able to finish, put it back up, now up to a 31-point lead for Johnson, 53-22.
Johnson's in the 2-3 zone now. Keep missing up these defenses to keep Savannah High confused. Kind of give your offense, your defense to make offense, give them some energy.
Savannah High now kind of using some of that patience here. Jermaine Brown pulling it out. Trying to get a good shot, moving it around here. Now up to the top with Amarion Watson. Drives it in down the lane, and the floater as he hits down low. Amarion Watson.
They need some more of that. They need more quality shots.
Baker uses the screen, passes it out to Prelo on the right side, and they're just looking to set back up here with Hendricks at the top. Trying to drive right with the spin move, and that going to be a carry.
Oh, man, I don't know if I agree with the ref on that. That looked like a nice, clean spin move where he may have gotten fouled, but
yeah,
I don't know if I agree with ref right there.
Savannah High gets the ball back here, pushes it into the half court, and now pushing it out.
That's a good pass.
Number 2, Watson, puts up the three, not able to hit. I don't know if we've seen a three hit from Savannah High since that first quarter when they were so hot.
Yeah,
and
they've gone cold.
Yeah, it's been a tough part of this game for the Blue Jackets. Now, Johnson trying to hold this one and get good shots to preserve this lead. Prelo from outside, we've seen him hit earlier. He misses that one, though, a little bit short. As they're going to fall down to Savannah High now. And Rootz driving it in down the left side. That one knocked away by Malachi Robinson. And going to stay here with Savannah High, but number of players coming in with a substitution here. And back on the court is Makai Joyner. He flips it up to Davis there, who's able to finish. Deshaun Davis.
Using that height and length at the rim, just put it right there over the goal.
5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Baker trying to push for the final shot, passes it out. Surprised there's not a foul there. Prelo misses the three, but Johnson still going to hold a 27-point lead going into the fourth quarter, 53-26 over Savannah High, and Johnson able to pull away little bit by little bit there in that third quarter. I want to once again thank our sponsors here as we go back to Cash and Carry. Cash and Carry pull your part and make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality.
I'm Kitty Grainger, Cash and Carry. We're a family-owned business right here in Savannah.
Auto part in Savannah.
We have sections of vehicles that really make it all simple. You'll get a printout of where the vehicle's at, the color of the vehicle. We really want them to be able to come in the yard and find out right where they need to be. The average savings would be at least 70, 80, could be even 90% compared to original manufactured parts. So you can come to a place like Cash and Carry.
Also got to thank Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings, Savannah's most popular pizza places. Give them a try and you'll soon understand why. Again, it's not just pizza though. It's not just a pizzeria. You can find pasta, sandwiches, and the other side dishes at independent pizzerias in Savannah. Try something new and expand your culinary horizons. Add soda to your pizza to make for a more substantial meal. Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings has plenty of offerings to make sure you won't go away hungry. Enjoy the best pizza in Savannah that Savannah has to offer there at Kool Vibes Pizza and Wings. We bring it back to you here on the campus of Savannah High as the Blue Jackets trailing in this one 53-26 against the Johnson Adams Smashers. We start here the fourth quarter with Adams Smashers trying to hold on to this lead.
See, the one thing I like about Savannah High, you see how they're just being patient, trying to get a good shot, but they also have glue guys on their team. They know guys that know their role. Some guys shoot threes, some guys rebounds, some guys just dare to play defense, and that's a making of a championship team.
Absolutely. Got to have that balance, right? You look for every single piece on a certain team. Of course, that depends on play style, but you look at Johnson and what they want to do, and they certainly have the guys in their core to do exactly what they want to do and kind of play by their standards.
Really good guard play, just being patient. He could have shot the ball right there, but he brought it out, wanted to get a good shot. His coach wants him to get a good shot.
It's having that awareness of knowing exactly the situation.
It's a nice pass from your big man.
27-point lead. You don't need to force anything. Just burn some of that clock.
First shot we seen Baker shoot tonight. First jump shot.
Yeah, I think that one of the first ones from the outside for sure. As you talk about shot selection, it's been very solid from him. Some big passes from him as well, as we see another great pass out to the top to Malachi Robinson, as you got the big man kind of running point here a little bit, but
big man has a nice handle. He has nice decision making with the pass that he made in the right corner earlier, a possession ago. I like the big man handling the ball. As I say that, he turns it over.
Right. At the end of the day, just a leader on this basketball team for sure, trying to spread everyone out, burn that clock, have good passing lanes and driving lanes as well if you find a place where you can take it to the rim. And at the end of the day, it's a 27-point lead, right? 53-26. Want to make sure it's a solid shot whenever you take it.
Also want to make sure everybody stays healthy. I think that's why Johnson is holding the ball as well. He's like, your coach is telling you, hey, guys, let's just get out here healthy, but let's also execute on the offensive end.
Big steal there by Antonio Baker. He takes it all the way and finishes for two. Now 55-26 Johnson.
Baker's all over the place.
He is another steal there. This one by Hendricks for the Adams Smashers. Crosses it, brings it over half court, gets it back to Antonio Baker. Now swings it up to the top, now to the left to Marion Fincher to the corner. Now back to the right to Hendricks. Just burning that clock, rises up from the mid-range, not able to make that one fall. Savannah High comes down with a rebound, and this is Ruth driving it down the lane. Gets it knocked away by Hendricks, and Savannah High going to retain possession here with 5:33 to go.
In the case of both teams, this is a part of the game where it's a 29-point game. You're here to get some practice in now. Run some plays, run some sets, get some high-quality shots, and see what you can figure out and who needs to play the next game and get a lot of minutes, especially if you're Savannah High.
Jermaine Edwards finishes that one after the miss, but you can tell Malachi Robinson's in there making every shot difficult. We haven't seen a lot of drives from Savannah High being finished. on the first attempt. A lot of times it's a rebound by someone else down low, but it's definitely a credit to Robinson being able to disrupt so many shots.
Absolutely. He's a defensive anchor down there. They know when he comes down, when they come down there, they're looking to get fouled. When the player drives to the basket and he's looking to get fouled, that's how you know you've made your presence.
Absolutely. Savannah High taking back over possession here. 5 minutes to go in the ball game, 55-28. Johnson leading in this one. Now to the middle. To Edwards. Puts up the mid-range shot just inside the free throw line. This one rims out, though. And Malachi Robinson with a rebound again. Robinson now gets possession here in the half court. Flips it back out to Demon Hendricks. He flips it to Fincher. And Fincher saved that from a half-court violation. Baker able to break the double team and get it to Hendricks. Hendricks drives, pass to Robinson. What a dish. They're going baseline, finding Robinson, just standing in the middle of the lane, ready to put it up.
Nice left-hand finish by Robinson. Very underrated with the left hand. That's a nice left-hand finish.
Solid drive in there by Polite, but not able to finish it. Johnson comes away with possession and gets it back over the half court. Now you see the double team press here from Savannah High, but Johnson able to break it again.
Patience. Love it. Love it. That's nothing but patience right there. Get a good shot. That's a good shot right there, but I don't know if he makes that.
It's a solid shot by Fincher either way. Good open shot, and that's what you're looking for, and he chases it down.
That's
you
what
say, you know what?
Looking for. That's too cool. Too cool of basketball. Get out and go. You're down 29 points. You have to get out and go get a bucket.
Absolutely. 3:35 to go in the ball game. Good hustle play by Fincher as well. He comes, he misses the shot, doesn't come up with a rebound, still chases it down and gets possession back for Johnson. You have Hendricks here being harassed in the half court, and he's able to break it and gets fouled on his way to the rim. Not able to finish the shot, but Hendricks going to have two shots here after he's fouled there after the takeaway.
I was about to say at some point in time they have to call a foul. He got bumped. He got hit a couple of times while dribbling the ball, but they finally called a foul. But look at the foul count. It's the first foul of the quarter. It's insane, but you're letting these kids play, and Johnson's up big by 30.
Letting them play and kind of letting that clock burn as well here in the second half. We've seen a lot of patience here from Johnson. I think we've seen a lot of something from the refs as well here in the second half, kind of letting them play a little bit and maybe getting out of dodge a little bit. But one way or the other, it's 3:21 here to go in the ball game, and a 30-point lead here for Johnson, now 31, with Hendricks able to come away with the two free throws. He comes out of the ball game. That's probably going to be it for Demond Hendricks. Great job commanding the offense tonight there for Johnson and finding the hot hands for the Adams Smashers.
If you're Coach Jordan, you're putting guys in to see how are you going to react being down 30. Are you going to play or are you just going to pout? And I think this lineup he has in right now, he just wants to see how they play.
Jermaine Brown switches it on over here to Makai Joyner, who puts up the three and hits. There's that hot shooting from Joyner that we saw in the first quarter, now coming back in the fourth. Sadly, probably a little bit too late. Pass it over to Fincher there for Johnson as they answer with a three-point shot of their own. Back up to 31-point lead for Johnson. Joyner takes the shot again. This one rims out. Rebound by Malachi Robinson. Pressing it up now to Fincher in the corner. Presses it back out. Pushes it back out, to Antonio Baker. Swinging it over now to Tyleek Walker. Malachi Robinson there at the top as well. Again, kind of spreading out this offense and giving plenty of room to Baker. But how about Davis again coming over with a big block, and Savannah High pushing it down the court. This one rims out a couple times. Baker for Johnson comes away with the rebound, and that's going to be a block.
I would call that a charge just because of the simple fact he tried to take a charge at the opponent's three-point line.
Right.
He just tried. So I got to give an A for effort and give the kid a charge.
Certainly trying. Amari Davis there for Savannah High, trying to set up for the charge, and comes away with the block. 2:02 left to go here in the ball game. Johnson with the 62-31 lead here on ESPN's high school game day game of the week.
and Naomi shows. We've brought our African style and influence to Tanger Outlets in Kool, Georgia.
Geechie Rootz has authentic African clothing, jewelry, and accessories for men, women, and children. Check out our vibrant dresses, traditional dashikis, homemade body butters, body oils, and more. Quality products at an affordable price. Visit Geechie Rootz at the Tanger Outlet in Pooler
Geechie
today.
Rootz and all they're doing for us here on ESPN's High School Game Day game of the week on ESPNCoastal.com. Go see them there in the Tanger Outlet Mall in Pooler. They're fantastic Pooler and apparel and everything that they have to offer there at Geechie Rootz. PJ Zuko, Cam Ursery coming to you from the campus of Savannah High. ESPN's High School Game Day game of the week. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Here is Johnson pulling away, or has pulled away, and really dominates the second half over Savannah High. I think wanted a 5-second call there for the close defensive play for the Blue Jackets, but either way.
This is a freshman that's in. When you're at the, I've seen it before. When you're at a high school game and they start clapping, these are some freshmen that are in getting a little time. So you can tell he's coming out with some energy and running the court as we see right there.
Absolutely. That's Cormari Brown, number 11. Hit a 3 earlier in this ball game as well. You have number 21 on the court. For Johnson as well. And Savannah High going to come away with a foul here. Number 21, Jermaine Holzendorf. They're getting some time down low for the Adams Smashers. Matthias Turner in the ball game now as well. And that's going to be Amari Davis coming away with 1 of 2. We'll see if he can hit the second. Holzendorf, solid player there for the Johnson football team there, a wide receiver, made some great catches throughout the year, was a good tool for that passing attack of the Johnson offense that really was so much potential there on that offense, and some extremely explosive plays throughout the year there for the Adams Smashers. Great to see them playing it at a high level there again and being extremely competitive in basically every single game they played this year. Number of players, on the all-region team, and that offense was extremely explosive. Now you see Holzendorf for a little bit there on the basketball court.
They would have a tech on the court. Maybe 6 men on the court, as I see a player from Savannah High going to the bench, maybe 6 men on the court. So shooting some free throws here with 1 minute and 35 seconds left, some technical foul free throws.
At number 15, Matthias Turner for Johnson. Coming away with the 2. And he hits both for the Adams Smashers. You see the excitement there from the team and the bench as he's able to get in here and hit a couple free throws for Johnson. 64-33, the lead for the Adams Smashers. This is Brown driving, passes it out to the left to Ronald Cooper. Cooper now back out to Brown. Brown up for 3. That one a little short. A little bit too much arch on that one. Makai Joyner now out for Savannah High. Passes it over to Carl Wright. Crowd would have went crazy if that one went in. Carl Wright able to get in the ball game here.
This is what we love about high school basketball. Even in blowouts, there's some guys that don't get much playing time. They come out here and play extremely hard. If we have a nice move but a turnover, I just love that. Guys come out here and play extremely hard regardless of the score. And since they don't get much playing time, they're going to make the most of it.
Absolutely. You see them put in 150% effort, every time they get in the ball game. And you love to see it. This is when it really kind of circles back. Like, you have the competitiveness of every ball game, the standings, the region play, the postseason you're trying to play for, all that good stuff. But then you also get a taste of this, which is just kind of the hometown feel of just fun basketball and rooting for a guy having some time out there on the court. But Brandon Costello able to hit the first. and comes away with both free throws there for Savannah High. 64-35 lead here. 40 seconds to go in the ball game. And Tyleek Walker here for Johnson brings it over half court. Drives it down the right side of the lane. And that, some contact from Amari Davis. Trying to knock the ball away there from Walker. Not able to come away with it. Actually comes away with a foul. So Tyleek Walker comes over here to the sideline. Take it out here for Johnson. Try and burn some more of this clock here for the Adams Smashers. See that defense by Davis, certainly not giving up on this one. And
gotta love the hustle.
Yeah,
gotta love the hustle from Johnson. Even up big, they're still out here hustling, playing hard, and they get a nice little 31-point win.
Matthias Turner comes in and gets the rebound there, finishes down low with the putback. And the drive here from Savannah High, that's Brandon Costello again. Still taking it into the lane, just trying to get to the basket. Find some more points here in this one. That foul looked like going to be on Brown. Down low, this is either Brown or Hosendorf, either way. Costello probably going to put up the final two shots of the ball game here. 1.6 to go with a 66-35 lead for Johnson. And that solidifies that it's going to be a 30-point win either way. Got one more here from Costello. Brandon Costello puts it up and in. So 66-36. Johnson comes into Savannah High and grabs a huge victory over the Blue Jackets. As we said, coming into this ball game, both teams kind of hovering around 500 and really looking for the second half of the season, trying to get a spark to put them over the edge and find some room to run, right? Johnson comes in, really dominates the ball game, pulls away in the second quarter, and never looks back for the Adams Smashers. Tough loss for Savannah High. You see some of the potential with this basketball team. They're able to do a thing here or there, so certainly don't count them out, but a dominant win by Johnson there in the second quarter on.
Yeah, it was impressive by Johnson, not because they won by 31 points. Well, by 30 points, my apologies, but won by 30 points. It's the fact that you came into on the road in a hostile environment and never let the crowd get into it in the first place. That's what's impressive about it. They came into Savannah High and said, we're going to win this game. We're going to execute and play our offense and play our brand of basketball. And they came out here with a 30-point win. So that's impressive. And as far as Savannah High, you got a lot of young guys on your team. Half your team are freshmen. So what you do is you coach them up, as Coach Jordan always does. Coach Jordan's a legendary coach here at Savannah High. And, you just keep competing. Savannah, they go to 5-7. Season's still not over. Definitely still compete. It's just 5-7. And Johnson, they go 7-6. And, both teams, they still have things to work on, but Johnson looked really impressive tonight.
Absolutely. Johnson comes away with the victory, and several impressive guys we could talk about in the ball game there for the Johnson and Adams Smashers. Demon Hendricks was very good. Zayon Prelo hitting the big threes there early in the ball game and able to put on some points as well for the Adams Smashers. You have Malachi Robinson down low, proven to be a force not only offensively but defensively as well, disrupting shots. But the guy I think I'd give the player of the game to, Antonio Baker. Really commanded this Adams Smasher team throughout the ball game. Seemed like he could get to the rim whenever he wanted to and really distributed the ball really well as well.
Absolutely. I mean, he was impressive tonight. Defensive end, I want to say he had like 7 or 8 steals. I don't even have the stats on me, but I know that just in the back of my head. But he was impressive on the defensive end. Offense, it comes. Offense comes and goes, but defense is something you have to bring to the table each and every night. And tonight he definitely brought that, and he set the tone from the jump. Being able to get in the passing lanes, getting out on fast breaks, finishing at the cup. Only attempted one jumper throughout this game and got his teammates involved. It was a very impressive performance.
Absolutely. Insanely impressive, and we're going to be back once a week here for the rest of the regular season on ESPN Coastal's High School Game Day Game of the Week. PJ Zuko, Cam Ursery here with you as Johnson defeats Savannah High 66, the bigger number has to come first, 66-36 this evening at Savannah High. Looking forward to next week already here with you on ESPNCoastal.com and wherever you're watching the stream here, whether it be Facebook or YouTube as well. I want to thank our sponsors once again, Cash and Carry, Grainger Honda, Kool Vibes, Pizza and Wings, and of course, Geechie Rootz as well. And I'll get that better as time goes on here in the second half of the season. But thank all our sponsors here for putting us on and doing exactly providing a service here to the community and helping us out, being able to put this out for everyone in the area and being able to put this on. Love being able to bring the spotlight back to the kids and able to put a spotlight on them and what they're able to do on the basketball court and on the football field, as we do in football season, but especially here in the basketball season as well. But special thanks to Cam Ursery. He'll be on here with us for most of the season as well, and I can't wait for the rest of the games with him. I am PJ Zuko, hoping you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Stay safe wherever you go. God bless. Have a good weekend.